But let's look at the collar and elbow tie first. This is your most common tie-up, right? When you're grappling, you don't see it as much in high-level wrestling, Olympic level, but Greco and freestyle, but it's still very prevalent in other styles, especially grappling. So when you guys get your collar tie, don't be lazy and have a sloppy grip where you're just on the back of his neck. You want to have a meat hook so the tips of your fingers are even with his ear. You don't be touching his ear, but you need to be here. If my hand's here, just reach back and peel that off with my fingertips. No, I have my fingers. There you go. He's going to take that away. If I have a meat hook here, try and pull it away. Can't even get to it, can you? No. Can't reach my fingertips, so I'm taking that away from just a good position. My elbow goes down the center. He's still got an inside tie here. This is no good. I can't accept this. Neutral position is not even good enough. If you're in a neutral position, it means we're both in the same thing, like we are right now. It's not good enough. Either your tie-ups or no tie-up at all. Get that stuck in your head, you won't lose your takedowns. Your tie-ups or no tie-up at all. So right now it's a neutral tie-up. I need to start moving. If he doesn't have much of a collar tie, let's squeeze it good there. So now it's a neutral position. We're both in the same position. I come inside here. Inside to break this off. It's not going to be an easy pop. And I'm digging between the bicep and the front delt, and I'm raising my elbow just to here. You don't have to go crazy high, just to right here. Okay? That'll oftentimes break the grip off the neck if it's not very tight. They don't have this super meat hook. I'm going to grind down to the wrist as low as I can get. Kind of like you always go with the middle finger on a shoulder lock. You're going index finger and thumb right around that bottom little nook between the wrist bone and the hand. So that gives me great leverage. I got my right leg forward because I'm going to throw him to what side? My left side. And I need to go halfway to him and bring him halfway to me to be as efficient as possible. Everything we do has to be with maximum efficiency. So if I'm standing on the left leg, now I have to cross my feet to bring him to this side. I also don't want to throw him to my right side. Just going up, under, up, head up, head up. I'm going for a ride. I have no control on that side. I lose my positive control. Your first priority in catch is positive control. We have to maintain control of our opponent, and that allows us to stay offensive in nature. People always say, well, how do you get so offensive? Because you're controlling your opponent. If you can control them, you continuously attack. You gotta put people on the defense the whole time. So locked in here, push in a little bit. If Phil pushes back, I come halfway to him. He comes halfway to me on that push. So it's his response, action, reaction coming back, and then me stepping in. Keep the wrist, swing under. I'm starting to get my shoulder on the base of his traps right here, the base of the neck, where the traps start, like that. I still have the wrist. But keep the wrist because I just pulled him into this leg. If I don't have his wrist, he's on that leg, he's probably gonna get a good takedown on me. He's pretty deep. So now from here, the other hand comes across, palm up. Palm up. We're gonna have a little different grip today. I'm gonna show you a little choke on it. If I walk palm up, I'm making a fist. Here, chop it deep, and punch this through right here. Okay? It is a thumbless grip. I'm not doing the S grip right now. I'm switching it up. Okay? I'm going right here. Now this will sink your chokes a lot deeper. When you get to this position, throw your hook, keep the grip going, like this. Elbow comes back, head goes into the well. Now listen, I'm gonna pull my shoulders back this way, and watch what I do with my left hand. I squeeze in. So just going here, because I grab this grip, it takes another 2 inches out. So we want to compromise everything, suck all the space out of it, and then the submission will happen along the way. So we are going to work to the choke. So collar and elbow, good tie, good collar tie all the way around to the ear. Good, I push in, Phil push, oh sorry, I'll break it off here first. Inside tie, pop it to the wrist, as low as I can get. I push in, Phil pushes back, snap, heavy on the shoulders, release the head, block it down, palm up. Just like you're doing the S grip, your hand will be palm up. Keep the fist palm up. Chop it across, thumbless grip around. Call this a power choke grip because it works great for side chokes too. Punch it through, do it back. So my elbow is going to my sternum. I punch this through to throw it. I'm throwing it to get my bicep on his carotid. His shoulder's going to do the work on this side for me. So I lock it, take this elbow back to my sternum, head in the hole. I'm going to look back at my knees. Here. Flex the forearm, pull. Okay? Pretty tight?
Yeah.
Okay, one more time.
Pretty tight.
It is a lights out choke if it's done right, but there's little details. When I get the grip, I punch everything through. Don't go like this. Punch everything. Take the elbow back to your sternum. Head in the hole. Look back at your kneecaps and watch. Flex your forearm. Flex, look at the hole getting smaller. And pull. And the guy will be tapping out or not tapping out. hopefully dabbing out, or going out, because it will go out quick. It's the same one if you ever saw the Matt Hughes, Ricardo Almeida fight. This is what he used. It's the old Schultz headlock. So push in, sorry, break it off to here, push in, he pushes back, trap it, and palm up, making the thumb grab and getting positive control as quickly as I can. Shut it through, elbow down, head in the hole, looking back at my knees. Flex your forearm and pull. You won't have to pull most of the time. As soon as you flex, it'll start cutting their blood off. Get used to pulling anyways. Add a little extra oomph, okay? Let's do it, guys.